We're going to begin with the Saints and one guy that's being considered as the team's next head coach having a change of heart. Joe Brady, who is Buffalo's offensive coordinator, has reportedly decided to stay with the Bills beyond the playoffs. Brady was expected to have a second interview with the Saints this week, but NFL media reporting that he's pulled his name out of the consideration for the job. And Brady once served as an offensive assistant with the Black and Gold, and after that, he was LSU's passing game coordinator and receivers coach during the Tigers' national championship run. The Saints are expected to interview former head coach for the Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, and Eagles OC Kellen Moore in the coming days. As for some former Saints coaches that are on the move, Dennis Allen reportedly headed to Chicago to become the Bears' next defensive coordinator. The former Saints head coach was also the team's DC, and he produced some really good defenses during his time with the Black and Gold. And the Saints are reportedly losing Clint Kubiak as their offensive coordinator as well. NFL Network reporting today that Kubiak is headed to Seattle to take up the same job at the Seahawks. This will be the 37-year-old's third offensive coordinator gig. All of this news is going to make for a very busy final play tonight. Now that we've got a Super Bowl 59 matchup, we can start counting down to the two teams making their way to the Crescent City. And we've got a lot to get to when it comes to the Saints and their continued search for a new head coach. The NBA's trade deadline is less than 2 weeks away. Are the Pelicans going to make a move? Gulf Coast Pelicans reporter Andrew Lopez joins me to discuss that and much more. In college basketball, it was a good bounce back for LSU and the Lady Tigers, and we'll have a big college baseball preview for you. You'll want to catch tonight's final play at 10:30. Now to the NFL's conference championship games. Winner comes to New Orleans for Super Bowl 59, beginning in Philadelphia. The Eagles and the Commanders pick it up. First play from scrimmage for the Eagles. Saquon Barkley takes the toss. I'm not sure what Washington's defense is doing here. They're certainly not trying to tackle there. It's a 60-yard score for Barkley and the Eagles. They're up 7-3 early. Second quarter now. Jaden Daniels, you knew he'd make a little bit of a comeback. The dart over the middle there, complete to Terry McLaurin, who turns on the Jets and does the rest. 36-yard score. It's a 14-12 Eagles lead. A few minutes later, it's 4th and 5 for the Eagles, and Jalen Hurts going to go over the middle to A.J. Brown. Look at this catch. Right in the basket, beats former Saint Marshawn Lattimore for the big first down. That would lead to another Eagles score. Now, 43 seconds left in the half. Philly still rocking and rolling. Jalen Hurts with the quick strike here on the outside. Once again to Brown. Philly up 27-12 at that point. Into the third quarter, Jaden Daniels going to keep Washington in it. Instead of throwing it, just keeps it himself and takes it in for the touchdown to keep this game very, very close. But Philly would start to turn on the Jets after that. They would score another one of their 7 rushing touchdowns on the day. This one, a tush push by Hurts. Eagles will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl, winning 55-23. So which team would represent the AFC? Two-time defending Super Bowl champs Kansas City? Or how about the Buffalo Bills, who have been to 4 Super Bowls and lost all 4 in succession? Second quarter, Bills up 10-7. Pat Mahomes, Xavier Worthy, 11-yard score. Chiefs back on top, 14-10. Now, just before the half, it's 21-10 KC. Josh Allen, how about this catch here? With a man on his back, Mac Hollins, 34-yard reception. 2-point conversion, no good. So KC with a 21-16 lead at the break. Same score in the third. 4th and goal for the Bills. Allen, the pitch to James Cook. He barely gets in for the score. It's a 22-21 Buffalo lead. Chiefs would answer back. Mahomes, this time, just going to do it himself. Why not from 10 yards out? 2-point conversion is good, and KC back on top, 29-22. But you know what? The Bills would answer back in the fourth. Allen on a 4th down call here finds Curtis Samuel all by his lonesome in the back of the end zone. That tied the game at 29. Kansas City got the ball once again, and Harrison Butker from 35 yards. Right down the middle. It's good. Ends up being the game winner. Chiefs win at 32-29. Back to the Super Bowl for the 3rd straight season. So it will be the Eagles and the Chiefs in Super Bowl 59 in the Dome. Game day, February 9th. Kickoff set for 5:20. And you can catch that game live right here on Fox 8.